Caitlin Clark was not selected to be a member of Team USA for this summer's Paris Olympic Games, and while everyone is enraged that she was left out, I'm here to tell you that she wasn't even a snub.
It's crazy. It's like there's always going to be a story no matter what I do.
How's it going today? My name is Jesse McNamer, and welcome to Point of View. Before we get into it today, I just want to say we always appreciate your feedback and look forward to reading your comments like the one we've got here. Also, be sure to stay tuned to the end of this episode to see if you can guess today's trivia question down below. To today's topic, is Caitlin Clark's omittance from Team USA's roster the grave mistake that so many people seem to feel it is? In my opinion, she's not the best player left off the team, but more on who that is later. Since the WNBA season started, you can't hop on social media without seeing a pointed take about Clark, and this decision has only fueled the fire. And I do get it to a certain extent. It's definitely gone overboard in a lot of ways, but I understand that a lot of new fans are tuning in because of Caitlin Clark. She was the talk of the college basketball world for the past year and set the NCAA record for most points in a college career. It's an easy comparison, but it's true that she resembles Steph Curry in a lot of ways. I know Curry's style of play piqued my interest in basketball at the time, and the NBA gained a lot of new fans, so Clark's impact has been no surprise. That's a valid reason to want someone to be selected to the Olympic team, but frankly, I'm just tired of the extreme opinions on both sides, and for this particular topic, it's unwarranted. Even Clark isn't making much of a deal about it. Here's what she had to say when asked about her reaction to the announcement of the Team USA roster.
I'm excited for the girls that are on the team. I know it's the most competitive team in the world, and I know it could have gone either way. I'd be on the team, and not be on the team, so I'm excited for them. I'm going to be rooting them on to win gold. I was a kid that grew up watching the Olympics, so it'll be fun to watch. They called me and let me know, and before everything came out, which was really respectful of them, and I appreciated that. And they did the same for every girl that made the team or every girl that didn't make the team. There's a lot of players in the Olympic pool, so. It wasn't like I was the only one they had to call. They had to make quite a few calls. Honestly, no disappointment. I think it just gives you something to work for. That's a dream. Hopefully one day I can be there, and I think it's just a little more motivation. We remember that, and hopefully in 4 years, if 4 years comes back around, I can be there.
I think it's necessary to point out that Clark hasn't made a big deal about any of the storylines following her in her short WNBA career, which is why I think it's a fair point to point out the actual basketball reasons that make it not that big of a deal. Being named to the Olympic roster is a huge accomplishment that comes from years of hard work. Every player selected at Team USA this year has been playing at the highest level for a while and have earned their spot on the team more than Clark. It's not Clark's fault that her professional career has just begun, but it's still a fair reason to pick the others over her. And it could be different if she had already established herself as the best or one of the best players in the WNBA. I know we all expect her to get there, but she's not among the top 10 in points per game, her field goal percentage has struggled so far, and she leads the league in turnovers. And who exactly would you take off the Team USA roster based solely on basketball? The goal is to win a gold medal, so I don't think leaving someone with 5 Team USA selections off the roster like Diana Taurasi is a good idea, and Chelsea Gray has proved her status in the league despite dealing with an injury. One thing that's being overshadowed in this whole debate is that this will be great for Clark in the long run. Christian Laettner was put on the Dream Team in 1992 just after finishing college, but barely contributed, and now he's on record saying he doesn't take much pride in the gold medal. He doesn't showcase the award, and instead chooses to keep it locked away in a safe. So don't worry about the effect this will have on Clark. She has the perfect mentality to turn this snub into motivation. Here's what Indiana Fever head coach Christy Sides said about Clark's response to being left off the team.
Yeah, we talked actually on the bus, where she got the call on the bus, and she texted me to let me know, and I just tried to keep her spirits. The thing she said was, "Hey coach, they will come out scrimmage." I thought was awesome.
In the end, this will be a good thing for Clark, and she'll probably make the team in 2028. But she wasn't the biggest snub from this year's team. That superlative goes to Arike Ogunbowale. She was snubbed from the team in 2020, and this year's snub is even more egregious. She's one of the top scorers in the league and is putting up career highs in assists and steals. Ogunbowale has been in the league since 2019 and has done her part to earn a spot for the Paris Olympics more than Clark. We actually spoke with Arike and her brother Dare just a couple of years ago. For more on their perception of being siblings who are both pro athletes, check out that point of view. And the moment you've been waiting for, here's the answer to today's trivia question. We appreciate you tuning in to this episode of Point of View, and we will see you in the next one.